Okay, so I genuinely hope that I am not canceled for what I am getting ready to say and what I am getting ready to talk about, but you know what? It must be said because all of y'all are thinking it, so I'm just gonna say it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Chrissy. Hello, and if you don't know me, I do fashion videos, how to style, reviews, self-care. We do a little bit of everything on this channel. But if you're new here and you're just popping in, you get a special treat today because I am doing girl talk today. I know you guys have missed my girl talk videos, so I have my bag of salt and vinegar chips and I got me a good old White Claw. You know I can't do it without it. And we're gonna sit down and we're gonna chat. So I have two different things that I really want to talk about, but I thought about like putting in two separate videos because I'm like, these videos can be kind of long, but I'm like, you know what? We're gonna do just one big girl chat tea time right here, and if it's long, it's long. Just grab a snack, grab something to drink, make some time, and watch me, girl. So the first thing that I want to talk about, I don't know if you guys follow Learning to Be Fearless here on YouTube, but she has now changed her channel name to Alexandra Rodriguez, which is her government name. So I watched her. I've been subscribed to her for years. I watched her even before I started a YouTube channel. I used to watch her vlogs and reviews and everything like that. But I haven't kept up as much lately just because I got a lot going on, okay? I can't keep up with everybody on YouTube, okay? But I happened to see like a drama video about her channel and just about how she used to really be about like weight and promoting like weight loss and saying she's going on all these diets and all these weight loss stuff and about embracing your body, and recently that has changed, I guess. And this particular video was just kind of, you know, talking about that and trying to act like her like channel has declined, whatever the case may be. So today's Monday where I'm filming this. I don't know when this is gonna come out, but today she uploaded a video on YouTube called Telling My Truth, where she basically reveals that she has been posting a lot of, I guess, body positive content, weight loss content, or just haven't been vlogging a lot because of her own personal issues. One of the things I do remember from her channel is she is very body positive and very like Fupa positive. She recently opened up about the fact that she just had her Fupa removed, and she did say that it was for health reasons. It was causing her to have a lot of infections. The area wouldn't stay dry, and just a lot of underlying things were going on with it that of course we didn't see because she doesn't have to share any of that with us. So I'm gonna play a little clip of the video so you guys can see what I'm talking about if you haven't seen it.
It's embarrassing, honestly. Like when I was younger on this channel, I would always preach about loving the fupa, embracing the lower tummy, not being afraid to wear high-waisted jeans and crop tops with them, right? And that's something I always stood by. And I ended up having some problems with my lower stomach. And my lower stomach, it's not just fat, it was also a lot of skin. But ultimately, I started developing problems with my lower tummy because it had a lot of loose skin, a lot of fat, and underneath I started developing infections with like all the moisture. I couldn't keep it dry. I couldn't keep it clean. I was developing problems. I was very insecure about it. Not even the way it looked, but like the way it felt, the way it smelled. Like I was just having problems. I was having so many problems with it. And I asked my doctor, I'm like, look, like what's the solution here? Like, is it possible to get this removed? Like, is this considered a tummy tuck? Like, what is this? After trying like medicines, creams, every over-the-counter product, every like drug product from the doctor, like it was just giving me enough problems where I looked into getting my lower stomach removed. Yeah.
So first and foremost, I applaud her for even making this video because I think that one thing you guys don't understand with YouTubers sometimes, even though we are like on the screen, we're sharing our lives, we're sharing, you know, intimate parts of our lives with you guys, it doesn't mean that we have to. And it doesn't mean that we owe you an explanation, or, well, I guess for certain things we might owe you guys explanations for, especially when we preach certain things on our platforms, but we don't always have to tell you guys every little thing that goes on. It's definitely up to like every YouTuber, or just social media influencer period, how much of their life or what details in their life they're ready to share. In the video, she does mention that she does feel like she owes her subscribers an explanation, but she also felt like she was bullied into making this video and telling you guys what was going on. And I think that came from just a lot of backlash under her recent videos and just the other type of like drama videos that were made about this situation. As someone that definitely talks about body positivity a lot on my own channel, I do have to say that it's extremely hard for thick, plus size, big, whatever you want to call us women, to come out and say that we want to change something about our body, especially if we are down with the body positive movement, because people look at it and say, well, she really doesn't like her body, she really doesn't love herself, she's really not happy with herself. And that's not the case at all. We love ourselves enough to see something that needs to be changed, whether it is for aesthetics or whether it is for health reasons, and to change it. Just because you're body positive doesn't mean that you can't change how you look, or that you cannot want to change your appearance. Listen, I totally get why she decided to have her fupa removed. I didn't even know you could do that. I knew about like liposuction and what is it called? Tummy tucks and BBLs. I didn't know they could just go in and do the fupa without doing everything else. I'm calling my doctor tomorrow. I'm gonna be real with y'all though. Like, I had no clue. Is it covered under insurance? Like, what are we doing here before I turn 26? I had no idea that that was something that could even be done. And listen, anyone that's watching me right now that has a fupa, especially if it's a larger one, because I definitely have one, that thing annoying. Okay, love it, hug it, love on it, moisturize it, whatever, dress it up. It's annoying, and it's not as annoying as because it's there. Like, it's there. I've learned to live with it. I've learned to love it, but it's annoying because you do have to take like extra steps in like your hygiene just to make sure that you're clean down there and that you're not getting diseases, because it is essentially your fat upper P area. It's fat that is not necessarily supposed to be there, and it's hanging over your skin. It's hanging like down on your vagina. Like, you have to take the necessary steps to make sure that things are okay. It gets sweaty down there, okay? It gets moisture down there. It can cause infections. Like, and sometimes, you know, when it's sweaty, it's not always the best smelling in that area. And it's something that you have to be like super cautious of. Like, super, is it cautious or conscious? Whatever. You have to be like super conscious of it. So it's like, if it's really disturbing your peace and it's really affecting your health, then by all means, change it. Do what you have to do, change it. I think she went about it a really great way. She kept it private because it was really affecting her, and it just wasn't something that she was ready to share. And she was probably mostly like afraid to share because some of y'all could be really judgmental. I'm gonna just keep it 100 because I love y'all and we're family and we have to talk to each other like we're family. Some of you guys are really judgmental when it comes to us losing weight and changing our bodies. Like, it's her body, it's my body, whatever, it's your body, whatever you decide to do to it, with it, change, that's on you, and it shouldn't disturb or disrupt anybody else's walk and confidence, anybody else's body positive walk, because that's gonna look so different for everybody. And I'm telling y'all, don't be mad at me if y'all see this fupa go in the next few months, and it may not mean I got it taken away, sucked out, whatever. Maybe I lost weight, I don't know, whatever it is. But don't be mad at me, honey. I'm be out here living my best life. I'm living my best life now, but I'm gonna be out here. But I haven't had anything severe with it to where I'm like, oh, like, I need to go to my doctor and like figure out how to get it done. But I applaud her for it. I don't know what the direction of her channel is going to be, but I'm here for it. I'm interested in watching now, especially, you know, I love when someone come on real, their truth, honey. I love when someone comes on and they're real about their stuff. But I definitely want to hear what you guys are thinking about her video and about this whole topic. I guess the topic would be just like plus size women getting surgery or some type of like lipo tummy tuck, stuff like that. I want to hear you guys' opinion. So remember to comment down below and you know that I am talking back. Now, moving on to other things, and this is the part where I'm nervous about being canceled, but I'm just gonna say it because I really feel like all of us are thinking it. Brands, fashion brands, especially fast fashion brands, we are tired. I am tired of seeing the same freaking models in every single ad. Every time y'all upload something new, all over Instagram, I am tired of it. And I don't want to name the models by name, but you know who I'm talking about. It's Tabria, beautiful girl, love her. I think she's beautiful. She has a beautiful personality. Just everything about her, she's bomb. And it's not her fault, trust me. No, it's not her fault, but we'll get into something a little later. Tabria, the one that used to date Lil Wayne, I think her name is Letitia, something like that. There's a few others that just can't come to mind at the moment. I am so tired of seeing the same models. And y'all know I love me some Fashion Nova, like do the hauls, wear the clothes, love it. But they're so bad with it. They got that so bad. Oh, it's not even just in plus sizes, because I've talked to girls that, you know, wear smaller sizes, straight sizes, about seeing the same models with the same body type in every single ad across every website. It's annoying. It's annoying. And at this point in 2021, like, it's almost insulting. It's almost like you're telling us, like, this is it. This is the body that you should have. This is the body we want wearing our clothes. This is representative of the plus size community. This is representative of straight size women. Like, this is it. And it's not. There are so many women, whether you are a size 0 up to a size 32, with different body types, like rectangle, square, inverted triangle, pear, apple. Like, there are so many body types out there, and for brands to sit here and think that they don't need to be inclusive and have models that represent those brands is literally beyond me. Like, it's really stressing me out to the point where I have to open my chips. Like, it's literally beyond me. How could you think that it's okay? How could you look at your Instagram and repetitively, like, there's no way that, ooh, I almost choked. There's no way that people aren't seeing this, that the people in the offices are not seeing a pattern, or the people that are hiring the models, whoever's at the top. Like, there's no freaking way. There's no way that they aren't, like, setting this up to be the norm or the pattern. Like, the people that are in charge, like, it's mind-boggling to me, because it's 2021, and how much work have we done in trying to promote inclusivity and diversity? And don't get me wrong, we've come a long way. Don't get me wrong, we've come a long way. But there are so many other models out here other than Tabria. And I don't want to single her out. She's just the first one that comes to mind, and she is over everything. There are models that I follow, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give them a shout out and just put them up here on the screen, with different body types, different shades, complexions, all of that. That, baby, could literally that could literally be on the same level as these other models, that could literally maybe kill it over these other models, and they're not getting the opportunities because brands are not seeking them out and they don't want to use anyone other than these models that are already shown. Mind you, it's not every brand that we shop at. It's not every brand that I do reviews on. For instance, Pretty Little Thing is really good with switching up their models. They used to not be, but I think that's when they were kind of new and just starting, so like I get it. But maybe someone told them about themselves and they switched it up. They're really good, at least with their plus size line. They're good at switching up their models. I got on there one day. I saw an old thick girl. She was darker skinned. She was gorgeous. And I was like, oh, she's new. Like, I always am seeing someone new on their website. Tort is great for that. Boohoo is pretty good with it. They could be better. Like, there are brands that are trying. And to any brand, if you're watching this, I'm not worried, but if any brand does happen to come across this, like, I don't want them to take it as insults or me just talking mess, but learn from it. Like, hit me up and like see the things that we want to change. Like, listen to us because we're the ones buying your clothes, and a good majority of us don't look like Tabri, or don't look like that one Fashion Nova model with the she has like real full lips. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That models for like the straight sizes. My roommate is maybe like a size small, and she tells me that she has a really hard time shopping Fashion Nova. The one I did the size 2 versus size 22 with, she has a hard time shopping with Fashion Nova because them girls have small waists, big hips, big old booties, big titties, like, and then she's looking at it like, okay, it's telling me that she has on an extra small or small, but I know that I'm a small, so what did they do? Like, how did they fit her into the clothes? She doesn't know what size to wear. That's another reason, like, we need models that are representative of all different body types, shapes, sizes, weights, because we're trying to literally see how clothes are going to fit us. And I mean, that is the beautiful part of YouTube, because you can come on here and find girls like me, find someone that is your body type, around the same size as you, shade as you, whatever, and you can see like how clothes fit on them, how makeup looks on them, hair, all of that. But it would just be nice to be represented in big campaigns. It would be nice to be represented across these companies' Instagram. Sometimes I feel a certain way with there even being separate Instagrams for companies. Like I'm not gonna single out a company, but there's a main page and then there's a curved plus size page. And I get why, because maybe we don't want to navigate through everything, but on their main page, where there's most of the traffic, most engagement, most of the followers, I would like to see big bodies represented on those pages as well. And even for smaller women, there is not one cookie cutter shape for smaller women. Like, I know that on this channel I don't make a lot of content for, I guess, smaller girls, but I'm your advocate too. I'm here for bodies all around. Like, there are so many different type of body types, and I think even with smaller women, they expect them to be, okay, super tiny waist, but you gotta have some hips, you gotta have some butt, you gotta have some titties. And for plus size, you already know, they feel like, okay, if you're gonna be plus size, it's fine, but you gotta have a smaller waist, you gotta have thick thighs, you gotta have the big hips, you gotta have a big butt, and you gotta have some big boobs. Like, and it just isn't like that. I'm living right now for Stella Williams for modeling and coming out of her own pocket, her own coin, brands that she wants to see different models in, but she's doing it herself because they're not hiring those models. I'm living for it, like living for it. I would love to see more girls that look like her. I want to see girls that look like her on the Savage Fenty website. I want to see girls that look like her on Modeling for Skims, Good American, Fashion Nova, like all of these brands. I want to see inclusivity, and you have the money. Even if you need to hire 5 different models of 5 different body types modeling the same one garment, do what you gotta do, but you need to please the consumer, because we want to buy, we want to shop from y'all, but we're tired of not seeing people that look like us. It's kind of like the issues we have with the makeup community. Like, how are you gonna try to market to us, you want us to buy your products, but I can't see anyone darker than chestnut. Chestnut was always that one color. I can't see anyone darker than chestnut on your campaigns, on your Instagram. Like, it's 2021. We shouldn't even be talking about this in 2021. This should have been handled. This should not even be a thing at this part. Like, the world is far too, like, we're on some progressive stuff. Like, we're leveling up, and we're inclusive, and we're diverse. We should not be having to even deal with this. It should not even be a thing, but it is. And you guys, I know most of you guys are thinking about it. I've had so many conversations about it, and you have to start holding brands accountable. You have to blow up their comments. You have to inbox them. You have to tweet them. A lot of brands see tweets more than anything. So tweet them, like, tell them, like, get your portfolio together if you're a model. Show them, hey, I want to model for you, and you need me to model for you. You need diversity. Like, do your part in this movement. Influencers, people that are willing to speak out, can only do so much. You know what I mean? And after a while, it's that question, like, do you keep supporting those brands? You know what I mean? So that's all I really have to say on the subject. Mind you, I'm not bashing any of those models. I don't think it's their fault. However, I do think that they could use their voice because they're in those companies. I do think that they could use their voice and be like, hey, I'm modeling for you for years, and I still want to continue to model, but it would be great if you could bring in so-and-so. It'd be great if you can bring in more girls that look like this. Like, you know, people can use their voices, and I understand people don't want to mess up their bags, but baby, that bag ain't going nowhere. Like, use your voice. When you make it up to a certain level, it's time to start using your voice to help change. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, hopefully, y'all don't want to cancel me and unsubscribe because of that. But I just had to say what needed to be said. Again, I want to hear what you guys think about both of these topics. So, remember to comment down below. I will definitely be talking back. If you guys want more girl chats and to see more from me, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure your notification bells are on. Follow me on all my socials at Chrissy B Style and at TikTok. I am Chrissy B Styles. I love you guys so much. Remember, I'm doing a new series right now, recreating celebrity outfits. So if there's a celebrity you want to see, make sure you also comment that. It'll be dropping every Friday on this channel. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Mwah.